You are welcome back to Asteroid Digital Technologies YouTube channel. In today's SQL tutorial, we are going to be looking at SQL minus or except operator. My name is Ezekiah Omoyemi. What is SQL minus or except operator? The SQL minus or except operator is used to return the results of the first select statement that are not present in the result of the second select statement. It essentially subtracts the result set of one query from another. You may be wondering why minus or except operator. Now, depending on the RDBMS you are using, that is a relational database management system. If you are using RDBMS such as MySQL Server, Postgres, and the likes, then you can use the minus operator. But if you are working with Microsoft SQL Server, which is the TSQL, you use the what? The except operator. So they basically do the same thing. So depending on the RDBMS you are using. In this tutorial, for the case of this tutorial, I'm going to be using the TSQL, Microsoft SQL Server. So I'm going to be using the except operator. So by the time you are watching this tutorial and you are practicing, if you use the minus operator in using MySQL, using Postgres, and the likes, it will work perfectly. But if you are using TSQL by Microsoft SQL, that is Microsoft SQL Server, right? You will use the except operator. So depending on the RDBMS you are using. So this minus or the except operator can be likened to, we often use the minus or the except operator in ETL, which stands for extract, transform, and load. And ETL is a software component in data warehouse system. So the ETL is responsible for loading data from the source systems into the data warehouse system. After complete loading data, we can now use the minus or the except operator to make sure that the data has been loaded fully by subtracting data in target system from the data in the source system. And the syntax for it is a first select statement, then you either have the minus or the except operator depending on the environment you are using, then you have the second select statement. And the profound thing about this is that these two tables must have the same structure. So let us see a case study. Consider a scenario where you have two tables with the same structure, right? You have two employees table, one for 2023 and the other one for 2024. Now, you are now being asked to find the employees who are in employees 2023 list, but not in employees 2024. Now, look at these two tables. You can see we have these details in employees list 2023 and these other details in employees list 2024. So we are going to jump straight to my server to see how we can do this using SQL. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a database for the case of this tutorial. And to do that, I will say create database, and what is the name I'm giving to it? I will call it SQL minus tutorial. So that is the name of the database I want to use. So depending on the system you are using, like I said, I'm using the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So go ahead and create your database, and let me execute this. I've successfully created this database. Let me see. I will now use SQL minus let me see, SQL minus, okay, let me refresh. I need to refresh this. What's the matter? Okay, I have it here. Let me activate that. All right. Okay, why am I not having it here? I should have it here. Let me reconnect. Connect. Okay, now we have it. I have it in my SQL now. Let us continue. So I'm going to create two separate tables, one for the employees list 2023 and the other one for the employees list 2024. I'll say create the tables, right? Okay. I will start with create table, and I will call it employees 2023. That's the name of the table, open parentheses, and let us, the columns, I need employee ID, and that should be integer, and it's going to be the primary key, here. Then the second column will be employee underscore employee name. That will be variable character, and I will say 100. Right. Then I need another column that will be department, and this is going to be variable character. That should be 50. Yes, 50. Okay. Close parentheses. Let us create the second table. Create the second table. Then I will say, okay, let me just copy this, and I will change this one to 2024. You can see the same structure and the same structure. Let us execute, and here we go. Now, good. Before we populate these two tables, and if you are liking this video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? So let us populate these two tables. Let's see, as it is now, the two tables are empty, are totally blank. Select all from employees 2023. Select all from employees 2024. Execute this. Let's see. Okay, so the two tables are empty. Let us insert val populate the two tables. All right, to populate the two tables, we start using the words insert into specify employees 2023, open the parentheses. What are the things there? The employee ID, the employee name, and the department. Right, we close that. Oh, and we say okay, values. Right, and the values are going to be based to the according to the structure 101. You have Alice and department human resources, right, comma, then here you have 102. Should be Bob. You can just populate with any name you like, not necessarily using what I'm using. IT, close this. Okay, 103. Go ahead and change this one to, you can say Smith, right, and Smith marketing. Okay, you close this, double quote, then copy this, and let's do for the second table. That will be second. This is just me putting comments here. Second table, right? Paste what you just copied. Come back here and change some things. We change this one to 2024. Right? Same structure. Now we start from 02. Then this 02 is going to be Bob. It will be Bob, and Bob is an IT guy. IT guy. Then this should be 03. 03 is Smith. Smith. Right? Smith is in marketing. Marketing. Then this last person is going to be 04. We can put just any name that you think of. Wishing the marketing as well. Let us execute. Let us populate these tables by executing this query and execute. Good. We have just populated these two tables, and let's see what we've just done. And here we are with 6 return rows, 3 for each of the tables. Right, now let's find the employee who are in 2023 but not in 2024 list. So to do that, I will simply say select, that's the employee ID, okay, app name, and departments from employees 2023. Now, this is it. Depending on your RDBMS, like I said, if you are using TSQL, Microsoft Server Management Studio, you will use the except operator. It's a system function. Then you will say, okay, our second query now will be select, then our second statement, employee ID, employee name, and department from employees 2024 and semicolon. Now let us execute this and let's see what we have. Voila, you can see it is Alice, employee with ID 101, who happens to be Alice. So this is the only person in 2023 list but not in 2024 employees list. Perhaps she has been sacked, she has changed jobs, what have you. So for TSQL, you use what's it called? Minus operator. If you are using MySQL, you are using Postgres server, you can definitely go ahead and use the minus operator. If I should use minus operator here, let's try to execute this. It won't work. The two tables will be returned, right? So, and this is so because this is not the word, this is not the syntax for this environment. So I will use except, right? And let us execute. So this is how it works. So this is how you can use minus or except operator to select value from one table that is not in another table. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. See you next time. I'm going to drop this query in the check the link in the description box below if you want to work with this same query. Thank you. See you in the next video.